This game wrap is brought to you by Ideal Vision, one-of-a-kind eye care for one-of-a-kind eyes. Visit their locations in San Antonio and Somerset. And by... Hi everyone, Mr. Bowtie here. Thank you so much for checking out my content and my channel. Now make sure you bang home that red subscribe button on YouTube so that way you can stay up to date on the latest content from around the area that you won't find anywhere else. And follow me on Twitter at Mr. Bowtie 1982. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. Warren and Stevens has turned into one of the more interesting rivalries in the area. Not only did the two schools open up within a few years of each other in the early 2000s, but these two, along with Jay, are in a typical 3-for-1 playoff scenario, meaning tonight's matchup is likely going to be a playoff eliminator over at Ferris Stadium. Both teams, though, won their district openers last week, meaning the winner not only has the leg up for the last playoff spot, but they're going to be 2-0 in district and actually have a chance at that district crown with O'Connor, Brennan, and potentially Harlan. Remember, Harlan took Brandeis' spot in the district in realignment back in February. When you think about Stevens football, the first name that comes to mind is Marcus Davenport. He started Stevens high even though he did not play in a playoff game, went on to UTSA and was a first-round draft pick of the New Orleans Saints. But back to tonight's matchup, which team would get the win, move to 2-0 in district, and have that leg up for the last playoff spot and potentially the district title? Let's take you over to Ferris Stadium for all the highlights brought to you by Ideal Vision. Josh Littrell was a longtime assistant at Warren under the legendary Bryan Dausin before going into the college ranks. He came back to Warren from Waldorf University in Iowa, which coincidentally enough is also named the Warriors and also has a purple schematic. Warren seeking their first 2-0 district start since going 8-0 in 2008. Stevens, meanwhile, sought their first 2-0 district start since 2015. Marcus Davenport made number 92 famous in his playing days, and shades of him could be seen in Efrain Mejia. More on him in a moment. The game was plagued by turnovers and mistakes by both sides throughout the contest. Early on, it was Warren who took advantage of those mistakes. The Warriors scored a touchdown off a muff punt, and quarterback Vaughn Martinez dealt with a bad snap, but he was able to pull it down and he scored to give the Warriors a 14-0 lead in the second, and things looked great for Warren early. Stevens already in hurry-up mode, but now going even faster. Third down for the Falcons at the Warren 15. KK Brashears pass incomplete, but a late hit helmet-to-helmet on Warren extended the drive, and not much went right for the purple team after that. Very next play, Brashears scored on a short touchdown run to the left. Warren, though, still led 14-7, but the avalanche of Stevens' defense forcing mistakes and scoring off them was about to happen. Time now for our plays of the game, brought to you by Ideal Vision, one-of-a-kind eye care for one-of-a-kind eyes. Tonight's version stars Efrain Mejia, number 92. Yes, the same number Davenport made famous in his heyday. Warriors drove down the field in the second. Martinez hit from behind, lost the ball before the arm went forward, fumble, recovery, run back by the next great number 92.
I just saw the ball coming out. It kind of bobbled a little bit. I picked it up, I just tried to run as fast as I could, but he ended up catching me.
He didn't score, but it set up the offense. 4 plays after the turnover, Brashears' screen pass to Jeremiah Mestre Elliott. He broke 3 tackles, and he took the toy 43 yards for the game-tying touchdown. He doesn't stop to celebrate until after he puts the ball down for the extra point attempt. That always helps the officials out. Folks wanted more number 92? Absolutely. Next, Warren drive stalled right before halftime, and a punt came. Nobody in a white jersey blocked Mejia, easily got to the punter, blocked the pointy object, and Stevens eventually recovered.
Yeah, they left me wide open. I'm just just go get it. That's all I thought.
Simple as that, Brashears finished the ensuing drive with another touchdown run, 21-14 Falcons, just like that at recess. Those Mejia forced turnovers are our Ideal Vision plays of the game. Ideal Vision, one-of-a-kind eye care for one-of-a-kind eyes. Visit their locations across San Antonio, including on Potranco Road. Stevens was far from clean on offense themselves. Early third, Falcons fumbled the ball in their own territory, recovered by Ryan Jackson. They also muffed a couple of punts as well. well, but the defense was able to limit the damage. Warriors with a chance to retie the game early in the second half, but Martinez picked off in the end zone by Darius Ellis as the receiver fell down in the scoring zone. 3 plays later, the Falcons were already on the doorstep of scoring. Brashears ran around the defense and scored, making it 28-14. He finished the contest with a passing touchdown and 3 rushing scores.
We got to play. I think that changed the momentum for the defense and the offense. Defense did amazing. They helped us a lot this game.
The Warriors, though, still had a chance to get back in the game as their offense was again able to move the ball down the field. But if the INT in the end zone wasn't the dagger, the next play was the fatal blow to the Warriors' win chances. Tristan Valtierra stripped the ball loose. Jaden Martinez picked it up, returned the Warren fumble 85 yards for the game-clinching touchdown. The second Warren red zone turnover in the quarter, their third of the game, and their 5th total turnover of the night spelled the end of the competitive phase of the contest. Stevens wasn't clean either as they turned it over twice, but again, they limited the damage. Stevens players joyous after winning 45-14, scoring the final 45 points after trailing 14-0. Unlike the Atlanta Falcons, Stevens does not blow double-digit leads.
We started off slow, but we finished strong, and that's all that matters. We beat Purple. That was a goal for the year, and that's all that matters, baby. Let's go.
Stevens 2-0 to start the district, first time they've done that in 5 years. Reporting from Ferris Stadium, I'm Greg Sherman.